What a dad cariad. Sut wyt ti heddiw? Do you want to make some breakfast with me or what? I'm going to make them anyway. I'm going to show you what you need. Some frozen fruits. These are strawberries. They're from Lidl. I also use some strawberry and banana smoothie mix. Already got that one open. Sometimes I use pineapple chunks. And this is another smoothie mix. It's got pineapple, papaya and mango pieces in it. It's absolutely delicious. So you'll need some frozen fruit. It's got to be frozen because if you're batching them, because I'm going to be making 5, if you're batching them and you use fresh fruit, it doesn't last as long. It's not going to last you until the end of the week, so it's really important that you use frozen. Then you're going to need some Greek yogurt. I tell you all the time, if you're going to be batching your fruit pots, you need to be using really thick yogurt. If you use a thin one, it separates and it's absolutely disgusting. You can't eat it. This will sit on top of your fruit for the full 5 days. I've already had my breakfast today. I'm going to make 5 pots and I'll eat them Tuesday to Saturday. My last one I will eat in group on Saturday morning and it's absolutely perfect. Then you're going to use some of this. I've got to say it slowly because there's a bit of a mouthful. It's Lidl's no added sugar Swiss style muesli. It used to be in a blue box. It's now in a blue bag. There's no added sugar. 20 grams I use in my pots. 40 grams is your healthy bee. So you can either give it 3 sins if you're using 20 grams and leave your healthy bee for later. Or sometimes if I'm not going to have another healthy bee later in the day, I just class it as my healthy bee and I don't sin it. Don't buy the one in the red bag. It's full of sugar. It'll make your teeth fall out and you'll have bad breath. And then I'm going to put a tablespoon of honey on the top of mine. You can use like a skinny syrup or whatever else you like to use. I don't like the skinny syrups. I don't like the taste. I find they're very chemical tasting. So I just like to have honey. Okay, so I'm just going to start by using the ones that I've already opened. Like I said, I'm going to make 5. My last one in group on Saturday, lost £3.5. It's pretty much just for that. Excuse the tea, don't complain about it, I'm the only one that eats them. And I like to have loads of fruit in mine. The more speed you choose, the more weight you lose apparently. I'm just going to add some pineapple. This is not speed, but I don't care, it's absolutely delicious. Hey, what pots am I using then? Yeah, Lock and Lock. I sent him an email the other day. Thought it was about time. Let's see what they say. And a couple more strawberries. So there they are. Look lovely, don't they? Making 5. And then you stick on your yogurt. Thick yogurt, remember? I sound like a nag, but honestly, if you don't use this thick stuff, they will not last. Anyway, I'm going to spread all these on because it's a bit boring watching me, and I'll just start rambling on. So I'll come back when I've done them all. Look at that. Look stunning, don't they? And don't say they don't, because you'd be lying, and I'll tell your mother. Sometimes I leave them like this, and I'll just put some honey on the top and have them as a dessert. I'm having these for breakfast. So what will I do next? So here's my muesli. That's 20 grams. That's quite a lot. If you think you have 40 grams for your healthy bee, but that's actually all you need. And I'm just going to sprinkle it on top. Look at that. Absolutely stunning. Let's measure it out again. Make sure you measure it. Otherwise, Margaret's Miles Bamba will be after you, won't she? She'll be after you. 20 grams. Sprinkle it on. Right, I'm going to do the other ones and then I'll show you what they look like. They're lovely. They've got some chewy bits and they're absolutely stunning. So there they are with all the muesli on. They're lush, don't they? Right, and then the last thing I do is I'm going to put on some honey. Like I said, you can use skinny syrup, you can use whatever you like. I'm going to have to put 2 of these on because these are half a tablespoon and I like to have a whole tablespoon because I can't find my tablespoon. I think the ginger's been using it for his water play. There we are. We'll make it work. I just pour it on. Make sure you measure it. And just drizzle it on. So I'm going to do all of those and I'll show you what it looks like at the end. So there they are, all honeyed up. Look lovely, don't they? So I'm just going to whack on the lids, my Lock and Lock pots. These ones are Lock and Lock 600ml circular storage containers. They're absolutely brilliant. And if you're new to the party, I always say that, I know, otherwise I feel like I'm boring people. If you're new to the party and you buy these Lock-a-Lox pots, because they are absolutely brilliant. I've been using these since about, not the same ones, but the same brand, since about 2018, and they're absolutely brilliant. But one of the things you do need to remember occasionally is to put a little knife in there, pull out the blue seal and give it a good wash, because the other week I realised there was something stuck in there. It was penicillin. Awful. Make sure you're washing them. Nobody wants to put penicillin in their fruit pots, do they? Let's be fair. And then here goes the last one. You should do it, guys. That literally took me about 10 minutes. All my breakfasts for the week are now prepared and no cooking. And like I said before, don't be trying to find out where I live, because these are mine. Anyway, go to part 2 if you want to see what I'm cooking for my lunches. If you don't, have a nice day anyway, but mind your business.